All right. I'll share the screen too. Is TradingView visible for everyone? I hope you haven't joined in mobile. I would advise everyone to connect through laptop or a tab if possible. Is TradingView visible for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, visible English.
All right. Okay. So anyone here who is new to calls group, generally you haven't traded in options or you are completely new to a calls group?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Mithun, okay. Other than that, Akash, okay. Yeah,
Myself too.
Ganesh, okay. We have 3 people. Where are you from, Ganesh?
So I'm from Coimbatore, sir.
Coimbatore, okay, fine. Others? So you all have a hands-on experience on how calls group work. Okay, fine. Okay, other names I can relate to. Okay, fine. Praveen Kumar. I hope everyone has joined using your name, which you have given me. If there is any other name, I would get confused. So, Praveen Kumar, can you give me a text on WhatsApp? Praveen Kumar?
Yes, Abhishek.
Can you give me a text on WhatsApp? Like, okay, you are Prashant's brother, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is always a confusion between you two. Okay. Got it, guys. So we'll start. So I would want to discuss with you few things before we proceed the calls group for this month. So I'll give you a good orientation today. Many of you have been in the last few batches also. There are few things, few updates which I have made pertaining to the market conditions. So any idea why the market is behaving like this over the last 2-3 months? It's not too good for option buyers, particularly who trade in swing. Any idea why it's happening?
I think so. Profit booking.
Profit booking. Okay. What do you mean by profit booking? Like, can you explain that?
Market has reached a saturation point. Like now, people who are bought at like 18 when that Nifty.
See, anything can happen. I'm not saying that the bull market has come to an end or a bear market has started. Nothing like that. I'm just asking why the fluctuations is very little. The volatility is not so good like the previous months. Any idea why? Yeah, Samyak, it's because of the low VIX. Very good. So I'll show you the chart of India VIX. So as you can see here, the current value of India VIX is around 11. Okay, so it is fluctuating between 10.5 and 12. Okay, if you see the previous months like March, April, and all, the VIX was trading above 15 consistently. And previously, 6 months, 7 months back, and all, it was trading close to 20. Okay. VIX has a direct correlation with how an option behaves. Are you guys aware of it? Anyone who doesn't know the correlation between India VIX and options?
Yeah, can you please elaborate?
Sure. So whenever the VIX is below 15, okay, previously last year, 1.5 years back and all, we have a limit as 20. 20 will be the average limit with which we discuss VIX. Okay, nowadays that limit has come down to 15. Okay, now we are trading at 11. So this is a low VIX environment. Okay, so whenever the VIX is low, option buyers will be facing some difficulties. Okay, why? Because VIX will determine the fluctuations in the market. Okay, so previously 1.5 years, most of you would be trading in the market for more than a year, I assume. Okay, so 1 year, 2 years back and all, Bank Nifty would have given you a intraday move of 500, 600 points, just like that. Morning it will be up 300 points. Afternoon session it will be down 300 points. I'm not talking about the cumulative move, the percentage move compared to the previous day. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the intraday fluctuations. VIX has a direct effect, direct influence on these intraday fluctuations. High VIX doesn't mean the market will be falling. Low VIX doesn't mean the market will keep on going up. Okay, this is a layman assumption. You need to understand this. For as an option buyer, this is very important. Okay, when the VIX is low, let's say it is below the average level 15, the intraday fluctuations, previously if this was 400 point in Bank Nifty, the swing, up down swing movements were 400, 500 points. Nowadays, it will be 150 points. It will go up 150 points, it will come down 150 points. The swing will be hardly less than 200 points. So if Bank Nifty is giving you a swing of 150, 200 points, imagine how the movement in Nifty will be. It will hardly give you a 50-point move on an average. Okay, now when you are trading in this low VIX environment, as an option buyer, what are the difficulties or challenges we will be facing? Any idea? Guys, if you're available free, you can just feel free to unmute and speak. I just want this session to be interactive.
So I think premium will not move, even though stock price will move in our directions.
Very good. This is one big challenge. Okay. The premium will not be moving so much relative to the stock price. Okay. The stock will be going up 1% or 1.5%. Previously, even when I started the calls group, even a 0.5% move or a 1% move on an average, your first target will be getting hit easily. Yesterday, we would have bought an option. Today morning, easily the first target will get hit if there is just a 1% move. 1% move on a stock is not a big deal. Okay. So we call it scalping. Okay. Even for swing, it is a scalping trade. When you buy today and book your profits tomorrow, it's called a small scalp. Okay. Nowadays, when the stock is moving up 1% or 1.5%, this option targets are not getting hit. That is purely because of the low VIX we are having right now. Okay, that is one challenge. Next thing, decay. Balakumar, very good. Next one is decay factor. When the stock is moving in sideways, okay, this is always going to happen. Okay, even when the VIX is higher, this will happen. But in a low VIX environment, this will decay faster. The decay will be faster. What I mean by that is, when the swing is happening intraday, okay, up down swing movement, a range bound session, okay, let's call it as a range bound session, or a sideways consolidation. You can call it both ways, sideways consolidation or a range bound market. Now, this is terrible for option buyers. You all might be aware of that, okay? Because when you buy an option here, and if it stays at the same level, I mean the stock price. So you buy it at 10 o'clock, you buy an option here. At 2 o'clock, even though the stock price or the index is at the same level, okay, your option premium would have decayed. Okay, this will be the same case in high VIX environment also, but in a low VIX environment, the decay will be little more faster also. That is one another challenge which we are facing. All right, people who have joined for the first time, are you guys able to understand? If you are having any doubts, you can just ask me, because this is very important going forward.
Sure, sir.
Able to follow, Mithun?
Yeah. I can-
Okay. And Ganesh?
Yes, I'm understanding.
Okay. Now, how are we going to overcome these? Okay. That is the $1 million question. Okay. How are we going to overcome these two challenges going forward? Because I don't believe the VIX is going to shoot up to 20 or 25 anytime sooner, unless any bad news happens and the market cracks. Okay. This might stay for some more time, at least till the next election period. We are having general elections during 2024, early 2024, right? I'm expecting this volatility to stay like this, at least 11 to 15, okay, for the next 2-3 months. So how are we going to manage the options? See, this is a very easy task for option sellers. But most of you here are with a capital of less than 30 or 50K, or even some people have texted me that they are not able to join. There was no waiting room, right? If I'm not wrong.
Nope.
Okay. Fine. So option sellers will be enjoying this kind of environment because they would want the decay to happen. They want the premiums to decay. Suppose if there's a range bound session, or even a session like this where Bank Nifty is just moving up 150 points and falling down 150 points, easily they can go and sell. So suppose Bank Nifty is trading at 44,500. There is very little chance that today's market 45,000 will be crossed. See, I can tell this to you with a 80% probability, but I would not be so confident 6 months or a year back. I cannot just say look into Bank Nifty's price and tell you that today 45,000 will not be crossed. But today I can tell it to you with 80-85% confirmation that 45,000 will not be crossed and 44,000 will not be crossed. Upside 500 points and downside 500 points, it won't be crossed today. So for sure, these options 45,000 CE and 44,000 PE, which are 450-500 points away from the current levels on both sides. Okay, these options for sure will decay, will begin to decay. Whatever the price is at 915 or 930, if you had sold both of these options, you would be making money in both of these options around 330. Are you able to follow? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Because we are just making use of the low VIX. Option sellers are just making use of the low VIX. When they know that the fluctuations are not too much these days, they are going ahead and selling an option which is 400-500 points away on both sides, and they are easily making money. This is what is happening with regards to option selling. So for this, you need a bigger capital. Now, when we are dealing with a smaller capital and we want to trade in option buying alone, okay, there will be challenges which we will be facing. So one is the low premium movements. Next one is the decay factor. And the first one I have already mentioned, the fluctuations. The fluctuations will be very less comparatively. You will not be having a sudden spike. So normally a year back and all, when we buy an option here at the support, so let's say you have a trend line. So next time you buy an option, it will consolidate for 5-10 minutes and immediately it will give you a sharp move. But you don't see a similar thing happening nowadays because the market will be consolidating like this. It will look like it is giving a good move. Again, it will fall down. And it will be going like this. This is purely because of the low wicks. Okay, you need to understand that. Now, when we are dealing with such a low wicks, what are the things we should do? All right. So, yeah, tell me, any doubts? Okay. Now, when I am giving you a call, okay, I'll be texting you. I'll give you a text in WhatsApp saying that buy 44,500 C around 200. This is just a rough estimate. I'm not looking at the levels. Around 200. I'll give you the expiry also. September 4th. September 4th is Bank Nifty expiry this week, right? September 4th expiry around 200. Okay. Targets 220, 240, 260. SL below 180. Okay, this is how I'll be giving you the calls mostly. Now, you need to understand something. Anyone who doesn't know how to add this instrument, I'll be happy to show you also. Anyone who doesn't know how to add this instrument in your watch list? Okay, so I am sure everyone has.
No,
Yeah.
can you please show me?
Okay, so you're just going to type 44,500 CE. Okay, so 44, as soon as you type 44,500 CE, you'll be getting so many options. Okay, now I have given you an expiry, right? So this is 6th expiry. Why is it 6th expiry? Yeah, Wednesday, sorry. So Wednesday is 6th. So this week, Wednesday is the expiry. So 6th expiry, Bank Nifty CE. You just need to add this instrument first. If you click on it, it will get added. You have typed 44,500 CE, and when you click on that particular instrument, it will get added. Okay, now the range is 170. Say, assume that I have given you a range of 170. Okay, I have given you a range of 170. September 6th, 6th expiry. 170. So the targets and stop loss will also be changing. Fine. Now, how are you going to execute this? Now, when I say that you are going to buy this around 170, there is a very big difference. So this is something that people get confused. Should I be buying at 170 exactly, or should I be buying around 170? See, if it is at 170, I would have given you that buy it at 170. Now you should be waiting for this price. Now instead I am giving you that it is around 170. So what is the limit with which you can execute this order? So in Bank Nifty, have a plus or minus 5 point, not more than that. Okay, so 165 to 175, that will be the range. for this trade, when you are buying it around 170, when I mean that you should be buying it around 170, 165 to 175 will be the range. Within this range, you can execute this order anywhere. Okay. Now, again, there is a small catch here. People who are buying just one lot, okay, it doesn't matter where you are buying this trade. You can buy it at 165, 166 or 174, 175 also, not a problem. Okay, within this 10-point range, you can buy that one lot anywhere. All right. Now, people trading with more lots. Let's say you're trading with 2 lots, 4 lots, 10 lots. Okay. Now you have a slight advantage compared to those who are trading with just one lot. Can anyone tell me what is that advantage which you have? People trading with more lots.
Yes, you can average it later.
You can average it later. Very good. Now, what do you mean by you can average it later? Now, I have given you a level of 170. Now, the market is trading at 178. Okay. Now, you need not go and buy all your lots at 178. Assume that you are buying 10 lots. Okay. You are buying 10 lots. You need not be so aggressive and buy all your 10 lots at 178. Instead, what you can do, you can finalize that, okay, I am going to buy 10 lots today for this trade. I'm going to use 10 lots. Now you need to buy just 2 lots at 178. Instead of missing the trade, you are just buying 2 lots at 178. Now, if the price keeps going up, this is another important thing. If the price keeps going up, what should you do? Any idea?
Play with 2 lots only.
Play with 2 lots only. Very good. You are just going to play with 2 lots. It doesn't matter what you have decided earlier. Let it be 10 lots, 20 lots. But when you have bought it at a high price already, just 2 lots, you are just going to play with 2 lots for the entire trade, unless it comes back down. In this scenario, I am talking about the price being at 178 and later moving up. It is not coming down below 178. It is just moving ahead towards the first target, second target. In this case, you are just going to play with 2 lots. Now, the second scenario will be, it is dropping down. Imagine that the price is dropping down to 173, 174. Now you can buy another 2 to 3 lots because you are getting it close to the buy price. Okay, this is how you need to trade in options. You cannot buy all the 10 lots at one point thinking that that is the lowest price with which where you are entering. That might not be the lowest price. It will work only in the first scenario where you buy 10 lots at 178 and the stock and the price shoots up to 198, 205. But when the price drops to 165 after you have bought 10 lots, now already you are in a loss. When it is in the buying range, you shouldn't be in a loss. Okay. In this case, when you are buying 10 lots at 178 and when it is dropping to 165, it is still in the buying range, but you will not be able to average. Are you getting my point? Okay, so whenever you are dealing with more number of lots, be very flexible because options buying cannot be done. You buy it at the lowest price and you will sell it at the highest price. This is not going to happen. It will happen 1 out of 100 times. When we deal in options, see, when you are planning for this move, okay, nobody can buy it here and sell it here. The aim is just to capture most of the points in this move. Okay, you can buy it here book your profits here. Still you are making money. You cannot buy it here and look to book the profits here, because now the risk reward is too much. The risk is too much compared to the reward. But the idea is to, if it is going up 200 points, Bank Nifty is going up 200 points, the fluctuations are 200 points. Now the idea is to capture at least 100 points, 100 to 120 points. If you are doing this consistently, then you will be profitable at the end of the month. This is the idea. Okay. For you to do this in a low VIX environment, okay, there are certain changes which we will be following. Okay. Now, the first important thing which you would have to follow. See, previously this was a choice. Okay. Previously this was a choice where I would ask people, the low risk traders, safe traders, to book at the, keep booking at the first targets, because most of the trades, intraday trades, Bank Nifty, Nifty and all, most of the trades have the tendency to hit the first target. Our analysis will not be too bad. Okay. The first targets will get hit. Okay. Now, when you are sure that the chances of first target getting hit is higher, okay, you can play with more lots. There are two things you can do. You can still play with 2 lots, 3 lots and book at first target. Make this a consistent habit. Or you can also trade with more lots and keep booking at first target. Even if you're not exiting everything at the first target, okay, in this low VIX environment, I would advise you to book at least 50 to 70% of the quantities. Suppose you are trading, see, the exit also has to be proper. When I tell you that you can buy 2 lots at 178, 3-4 lots at 173 and another 3 lots at 170 or 169, the exits also has to be staggered. You need not exit everything at one point. Suppose the targets are 200. Okay. You need not exit everything at 200. Okay. Particularly if you had got an entry less than 170. See, are you able to understand the difference? Person A would have bought it at 175. Person B would have got it at 170. Person C would have got it at 165. Now, for all of these 3 persons, the target which I have given is going to be the same. But is his profit will also be the same? Their profits will also be the same for all of these 3 persons? Is that the case? No, not at all. Because he has bought it at 175, he has bought it at 170, he has bought it at 165. Now, this person needs to be more flexible. A person who has got an entry at much lower levels, he needs to be more flexible. He need not always wait for this 200 thinking that this is his first target. He can be flexible. He can start booking some of the quantities around 193, 196 also. Are you able to follow, guys? This adjustment you need to do, because I wouldn't be knowing your buy price, because there are so many people. I cannot keep following you, right? In live sessions, whenever we are taking a trade live sessions, I'll be advising you, okay, if you had bought it at lower price, you can start booking here. But when you are trading away from the live sessions, okay, you need to have this responsibility and you need to watch out. Okay, I have bought it already 5 points lower than the entry price, which he has given. So my targets can also be 5 or 6 points lesser. Nothing wrong in this. Okay. This guy can also be flexible. He can book it at 197. Okay, there are many times where when I give a target at 200, there are times when it has gone to 198.5 and it would start reversing. Now, if you are a good trader, okay, if you see, I accept that my targets haven't got hit, but as a responsible trader, what you should have done is, I would expect most of you to book at least 50% quantities. Nothing wrong in the sea, it is just 1.5 points. Sometimes there will be slippages when you trade in stock options. There will be slippages when people start exiting a trade. When a bunch of people start exiting a huge number of lot sizes at let's say 200. Okay, normally what will happen? Any idea? Have you seen the option behaving? Some of you who are in the calls group would have experienced this, particularly when we trade in stock options. When I give you a trade, buy it at around 15, okay, suddenly this price will start shooting up to 15 to 15.75. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
More number of open orders.
Yeah, we are playing. See, I'm not saying that I am influencing the market. Our group is influencing a market, but that is very natural.
Mhm.
Okay, when a person is buying 5 lots, 10 lots, when he's creating more orders there at 15, so normally, according to demand supply concept, the price has to shoot up. That time the stock price will not be going up. I'm not sure if you had seen that also. The stock price will be trading flat, but the option price will be moving up slightly. Okay, so this we call it as slippage. When you want to buy it at 15, then you buy it at 15.75, there is a slippage. Same case when you exit the orders. When you are trying to exit it at 15, let's say it is your first target, when you are trying to exit it at 15, okay, sometimes when multiple sell orders are being placed at 15, what will happen? The price will drop. There is a selling pressure here. There are so many open orders waiting to be sold at 15. Now, automatically, what will happen? It will slip down to 14.85. Now, someone will be telling me that, sir, I'm not able to exit at 15. It is at 14.85. What's wrong here? Do not worry about these 0.15 points. You have to exit it. The exits are also in a range. When I say it at, say this at first target at 15, you can exit it anywhere between 14.6 to 15.2. Nothing wrong here. You just need to be a more flexible. That is what I'm saying. Make sure that you are flexible. Do not be so stringent. I'll exit only at 15. I'll exit only at 15.5. That will not happen in options, because so many factors are controlling the option premiums. We will not be able to have a hold on it. Till now, any doubts, guys?
No.
Fine. Now, next doubt. So should I always keep exiting at first target no matter what? No, you need not do that always. Okay. Now, I'll be adding something to every call going forward. Okay. When I think that it has a high probability of hitting the second and third targets also, I'll mention that. Okay, I'll mention that it has a high probability of going to second and third target also. I'll mention that. Now, when I do that, okay, again, do not wait to sell all your 10 lots at your second or third target. Make sure you are exiting 5 lots at first target. Hold 5 lots for the next target. Okay, suppose the price is at 175. You have bought it at 175. 200 is your first target. Okay, 10 lots you have bought. 5 lots you are exiting at 200. Now the remaining will be 5 lots. The next targets are 220. Let's say 220. Now, another 5 lots. What will be the trailing SL?
Cost to cost.
Yeah, since it has crossed the first target, okay, now you are bringing the trailing SL cost to cost. Okay, so again, this is something which will be better in live sessions because I'll be telling you when I see that it is just a pullback. Okay, I'll be asking you to hold. Okay, this just looks like a pullback. You need not place any trailing SL for now. I'll confirm. So when we trade in live sessions, the task will be a bit more easy. Okay, I'll be asking you. Okay, even if it is breaking down, I'll be asking you to exit it at market price. We'll have this advantage when we trade live. Now, when you are trading away from the live sessions, okay, you will not have any other chance than to place a system stop loss, system trailing SL. Okay, now, Hema ma'am, not 200. 200 will be getting hit easily. See, when it is going to 205 or 207, and when it gives you a small pullback also, 200 will come easily. Okay, so for that reason, you need not wait for the second target also. No, you could have already booked 10 lots at 200 itself. Okay, so you need to reduce the price. So it will be cost to cost 175 or 170.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah.
But in stock option, we are not able to proceed on market price.
Yeah, you will not be able to proceed. Yeah, stock options, there is no market orders. Okay, you need to place a limit only.
And you told about 10 lots or more. What about small capital like 30K or 40K? We are playing with one lot only.
One lot. Start booking consistently at first target. That is the safest trade. Unless I ask you to wait, I tell you that it is a high probability trade. Unless I do that, you can start booking at first target consistently. See, this will only continue till the VIX is trading lower. Okay, there are so many times when people book at first target and later regret that it is going to second, third, and in fact fourth targets also. Crossing the third target so easily. There are times when people have felt so bad. Sir, I booked safely at first target, but it is going up again to second and third target. I'm regretting for that. No such thing is happening in the last few months, because when it is going to the first target, then it starts reversing because of the decay. It starts reversing, and I only hear people saying that, sir, I haven't booked at the first target, my cost to cost SL hit. Are you understanding the difference, Shiva?
Yes.
That is purely because of the low VIX which we are having right now. So you need to adjust your strategies. When the VIX is trading above 15, 20 and all, easily, just like that Bank Nifty's targets, all of the targets will get hit within 20, 30 minutes. It will give you a move of 300, 350 points in just half an hour. We have traded in those market environments also. Now, according to the current environment, we are just adapting ourselves. Okay, book most of your quantities at the first target. For someone who is trading with a higher capital, okay, then he can book few quantities at first target. He can book the rest of the quantities at second and third target. So, end of the day, even if the price is reversing from 210 back to 175, okay, he would have made profit for his 5 lots, right? Which he had bought and booked at first target. Are you able to follow?
Yes.
new people, Ganesh, Mithun, are you guys able to follow this?
Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. One more person told that he's new. All right, fine. So, and the next important thing, okay. So it is also a feedback from most people, and even I have experienced this. Okay, previously, 2-3 months back, my stock options used to have a high success rate, but because of this low VIX, I'm experiencing troubles there also because we are not able to hold the swing trades properly in options. So going forward, we are again making an adjustment that the number of intraday trades will be slightly higher than the stock options, swing trades, because holding overnight is only making the option decay the next day. Even though the stock price is trading flat, the option premium keeps on decreasing for no reason. Okay, so the number of intraday trades will be higher comparatively going forward. So even when we are trading in the live session, it will be an easy task. Okay, live trading sessions, trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty, it's not a very difficult task. Okay, you all will be there. I will be guiding you with the entry, exits, trailing, stop loss, everything. Okay, for people who are not joining the live sessions, I will be giving the message. So those people will not have a choice because they will be busy with something else. So they will have to follow the system targets and SL. They will have to place these system orders. No other choice. Okay, but I just want to tell you that the number of trades in Nifty and Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, all of these trades will be higher going forward.
Please make it short, sir. We need that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So the Fin Nifty's expiry trades, all of these will be little bit higher compared to the number of stock options. So we don't want to just waste trading in the stock options and the option premium decaying. Okay, I don't want this to happen going forward. So until the VIX stabilizes, it comes above 15, let the intraday trades be more. All right. Now, I would advise everyone to have Zerodha. Okay, because we have Sensex options there. Someday people told me that Sensex options are not available in their brokerages. I'm not sure if it is done or Angel. Some other not all brokerages have Sensex options, I guess. So I would advise everyone to have Zerodha because on Fridays we might trade in Sensex options also. Okay, if most of you are not having Zerodha, then I would not mind skipping Sensex trades. So you guys need to tell me. Anyone here who doesn't have a Zerodha account? All right, so everyone has Zerodha. Okay, fine. Yes, Akash. Try to open one, Akash. Always Zerodha will help. Okay, that is one of the most standard brokerages. Fine. So this is with regards to the intraday options. Next, selection of stocks. So in live sessions, what we will be doing? So it's not like we will connect on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Every 3 hours, we will be taking so many trades. That is not going to happen. Okay, we will be trading. Okay, and as you all know, hardly if it is an intraday trade, we do not trade more than once or twice in a day. Okay, that will always remain. That we cannot just keep on trading, buy this, sell that, buy this again. This is not going to work. We look for a high probability trading opportunity. Once that is done, over. So what we will be doing in the remaining time, I'll help you with the Nifty analysis, Bank Nifty analysis. Okay. If you are having any stocks in your holdings, if you have taken your own trades in some stocks or in any stock options, futures, cash trades, we will discuss about that. I'll be happy to help you.
Yeah, that's great.
Other than the calls which I'm giving you, I'll also guide you with your holdings that we can do. And Nifty, Bank Nifty, every day we will sit and analyze what is the trade plan for today. Why on a particular day we will not be trading. All of these things I'll tell you. There will be days where if I sense that it is going to be in a range, we will not be wasting our time trading in this. Unless you want to sell options.
You will help in other of 3 days or on 3 days
Sorry,
in live session.
come again. Sorry.
You told that you will help in selecting stock options and analyzing Nifty Bank Nifty for all the 6 days, or like Monday to Friday or Monday to Wednesday only.
We will be connecting only on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, right?
Oh,
Unless
okay.
I ask you to connect on a Tuesday. Okay, if I'm sensing that Tuesday is going to be a very trending day, we will also be connecting on Tuesdays sometimes.
Okay. Okay.
But what was your question?
Yeah, exactly. Like for analyzing, like you will help us analyze on all the days or like 3 days in live sessions only.
Let it be during the live sessions, because or during the weekends also. When you have a doubt or something with regards to your holding, you can text me on the weekend or make use of the live sessions also.
Yeah, got it.
At least half an hour to 40 minutes I'll allot for this, for your questions, talks, be it anything. Okay. Okay. So Samyak, is there anything which we have missed?
No, I guess we have summed it pretty well.
Do you want to add something? So Samyak is also working with me. Okay. So do you want to add anything on this, Samyak?
I guess if there are people who will be interested in option selling, so we can get in touch on a private chat as well and
Sure.
discuss that with me.
Sure. Anyone who has the capital to do option selling?
So what will be the capital needed for option selling?
So 2 to 3 lakhs is minimum. If you are going to trade in stocks, that will be the minimum. And let's say same goes with the index as well. You should be using 2 to 3 lakhs minimum.
Even if you are hedging it both ways, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Other than this, Samyak, anything else we missed?
No, I guess that sums up.
We covered everything, no?
Yeah.
HP, who is HP? He has texted that 2.25 L. HP, what's your name? Shubham, okay. So you can get in touch with me or Samyak, okay? These trades will be given personally. Since most of them are dealing with low capital and only option buying, no use putting it in the broadcast list, okay? So we can get in touch with Samyak. He'll be sending you those trades personally. Other than this, any other doubts, guys, for anyone? Can put it in the chat box also if you're not able to speak.
Everything is pretty clear.
Ganesh, tell me.
Yes, everything is clear.
Okay. Others, should we plan system SL? Yes, Adarsh, that's what I was telling. See, when we are trading live and you are in the live session, okay, sometimes, okay, when I see that the setup is very good, but there is a chance that because of the spike, because of the volatility, the system SL may get hit. If I sense that happening, I might ask you to remove a system SL and wait for my word to exit. That time you can exit it at market price. So this will happen only when we are trading live. Now, when it is away from the live session, okay, you need to have a system SL. I would advise you to have a system SL unless I ask you to remove it. When I am personally texting you in the broadcast list that do not place any SL for now, then you can remove it. But again, I have had difficulties with that also, where usually, okay, in the previous months up to 10:30 we do not trade, we do not have any system SL for the stock options. But again, last month and all, it kept decaying. Okay, and there were cases where it went below the planned SL. So when the SL was 10, people would be exiting it at 9 or 8.5. Now I don't want this to happen. So it is always better to trade with a system SL. Okay.
Yeah, usually when we don't have time to attend, say, the live session, I think it's better, and I at times I prefer placing a BTT order where, you know, SL and the target is preset. So just in case if we have to remove the system SL, you will be putting it in the broadcast channel. Right?
Yeah. Whenever I want you to remove it, I do not want you to have any system SL. I'll be putting it out in the broadcast list. When I'm not saying to have it as a standard rule to follow the system SL.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So for option selling, we can contact Samyak directly, right?
Samyak. Yeah.
All right.
We'll probably create a mini group also. If more people are interested in option selling, we'll probably create a mini group. All right, Samyak.
Sure.
Yes, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Others, any doubts? So every day our routine will be like, we will start discussing the trades if we have any. We will analyze Nifty, Bank Nifty. Okay, and if there are any 3-4 stocks which I have analyzed, I will show you why I have selected it for the watch list for this week. I'll tell you the reason why we have shortlisted that stock and what are the opportunities available there. Okay, for now, for this week, I have selected few stocks. Okay, I'll explain why we have selected all of those. Balrampur Chini. So this is the daily pattern which I have in Balrampur Chini. Now, if I go to 1 hour, yeah. Now, this is the trend line, right? This is the resistance trend line. Today, we will be having a narrow CPR. For people who follow me, you know that I follow price action and CPR, not most other indicators. Okay, CPR is one thing I follow. So today we have a narrow CPR, I guess. Yeah, narrow CPR in Balrampur Chini, and it is also trading closer to the resistance level. So that is one reason why I have chosen Balrampur Chini for these 2-3 days. Okay, now when it is giving a breakout and it is consolidating, okay, like this, do not take any trades, just for learning purpose today. Okay, now if you are entering here, I'll give you a stop loss below this. Now that is an approximation from my end, because most people will be away from the charts. I cannot tell you that you buy an option here and your SL will be 398 in spot. because you might not be able to track the chart and all. So I'll have to give you an approximation. So if I'm giving you an entry here, I'll have to calculate this. Okay, if it is coming down 3-4 points, what will be the option price that time? Okay, so after calculating it, after having an approximate value only, I'll be giving you the SL. Okay, this is Balram Chini and Tech Mahindra. So Tech Mahindra broke out on Friday. Hindustan Zinc. So these are typical swing trades. I would prefer to trade in cash and hold it for a longer period. So this is the pattern actually. In monthly, we have a triangle pattern. Yeah. In weekly, we have a triangle pattern. So this was a very low risk trade. Aarti Industry similarly. So when we have a good swing trading opportunity also, you can take it in cash. So in the live sessions, I'll be telling you that also, not just intraday trades. So if you are having separate cash also to invest or for a short-term swing trade, let's say 2 to 3 months period, holding period and all, if you are interested, I'll give you that call also. But the holding period might be slightly more, but make sure you are not entering that in options and all, because the holding period will be more. Do you want me to do that, guys?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, but make sure you have a planned capital for that. Because if you are just using 25 to 30K for this group, do not invest that 25K into all of these trades, because the holding period will be more. You will not be able to take the other intraday trades.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Got it. Only if you have a separate capital, say you have planned it, I'll only use it for cash investment. Use that capital and buy these kind of trades.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Any other doubts, guys?
Can you check on UBL?
UBL, sure.
Because I traded today and exited with some profits, but after that it went like huge movement.
Okay, UBL. This is the pattern I have in UBL in weekly. Okay, and daily it was trading at a small support. It has made a good double bottom here. So normally I'll be giving you a trade after this candle or here. Okay, we won't be trading it here. That is not my style. We'll be trading it here or here. And who asked UBL? Rahul. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is your doubt here, Rahul? This is the
Like-
pattern that I have in UBL. What is your doubt?
Today we can take any trade, like because it has given a breakout, right? Or
Not here. See, that's what. Only if you have the capacity to average this trade when it is coming down like this here, you can take an entry here.
okay.
Okay, this can always happen. I wouldn't say this will be happening, but nothing wrong in this pullback also. It's just breakout retest probability. So if you had missed this, that's what I'm saying. No, if you had missed this opportunity, if you had missed this opportunity, these were huge buying momentum candles. These already, if not this candle, this one gave you an indication that it is going to break out. So this is where you should have got the entry.
Okay. Okay.
Now the price will be already up almost 2%. Okay. No, avoid these kind of entries, because if it is giving you pullback, you will be losing out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Others, any other stocks you want me to discuss? I'll be discussing. No problem. From tomorrow, I'll be giving you the calls. I'll just tell you if there's a good opportunity tomorrow, if we are able to connect. Okay, most probably we will be taking a call tomorrow, but I'm not sure if we'll be connecting. So next session will be on Wednesday as planned. Monday, Wednesdays and Thursdays. IRCTC, can I hold it for long? Long in the sense, what is the time frame you are looking into, bro? Short term, long term, tell me. Praveen Kumar. So IRCTC gave a breakout short term. So I assume that it is in options. Okay. So this is the pattern in IRCTC. Okay. After a couple of 3 days of consolidation, it broke out here. 3 days of consolidation. And then it gave a breakout. See, this is again something which we cannot avoid, and you need to be ready for this. Okay. Now, there will be days when you get a candle like this and you will get a follow through. Okay. A breakout and a follow through. So if you are entering here, you will be making easy money here in this kind of a move. Now, when you are entering here, 3 days of consolidation, what would happen to your option?
I think IRCTC don't have an option. So what?
Okay, fine. Assume that it has an option. Okay.
Okay.
Premium will decay.
Premium will decay, and most probably your SL will get hit. And
Yes.
they do have an option.
Yes,
Some
it's an FNO stock. Yeah.
F&O, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is there in options. Check it, Ganesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, even though your analysis is right, and you are seeing IRCTC trade at 700 now, which is 3% higher, 2.5 to 3% higher than your buying price. If you had got this entry, I'm sure the stop loss would have got hit here or here at least, simply because of the decay factor. Your analysis, everything is right, just that it took a bit more time to consolidate and give a breakout. Now, when we are having a setup like this, see, people are not going to tell you this. They'll be telling you that, okay, I would have bought here, I'll be booking my profits here. It will sound easy when you do a postmortem. Okay, but when you are doing it live, when you are experiencing it yourself, these are the practical difficulties. When you buy an option here, there is nothing wrong, because it is a proper breakout. The trend line is picture perfect. It is a proper breakout with a huge momentum candle. You can buy an option here, but the thing is, sometimes you got to be ready for this consolidation. So when we deal in futures, when we deal in cash, our SL will be here. And sometimes you will be averaging out here also. But when you deal in option buying, this is the risk. Okay, you have to be ready. Now, again, when you have a pattern like this, suppose you haven't seen IRCTC at this point, but you are seeing IRCTC on this day. Now you will escape from this decay because you will draw a pattern here, and when it comes out of the consolidation, you would have bought. Now you would be sitting with a handsome profit because after that the stock has given a good momentum. Are you able to understand the difference, guys?
Yes, sir.
Can we see, let's see the chart in IRCTC option. Okay, we'll do that. IRCTC 700 CE. Okay. See here. This was the breakout, I guess, right? September 1st, 9:15. Or here. Okay, we are talking about this one, right? August 28. I'll just check it. August 28, yeah. So assume that you are buying it here, 18, 15. Out of any of these levels, right? You will be buying it at 15 or you will be buying it at 18, 17. So you only then it gave a breakout. Now look at the decay. It came all the way to 11. So I don't think most people have so much risk appetite. So if you are just calculating the points in options, so from 18 it's 7 points down, from 15 it's 4 points down. So for sure the SL would have got hit. Again, when the consolidation broke out, so we are talking about this day, September 1st, right? So here, so when you are getting an entry at 15, 16, then your SL is not going to get hit because even though it consolidated, it didn't decay, the momentum was strong, and now it is trading around 22. John, clear? Okay, fine. Any other doubts, guys? You want me to discuss anything? Samyak, you want to add anything?
No, I think even after this session, if you guys have doubts like this about charts and all, that can be discussed.
Sure,
And
yeah,
I'd be happy to help.
sure. Entry criteria, Manish. Okay. What exactly you want to know about the entry criteria, Manish? Can you be a little more specific? I'll be happy to help. Entry criteria. Okay, just type it in the meanwhile. Okay. How to enter after a breakout. Okay. See, that's what. Shall we wait for consolidation? That's what I was explaining, Manish. See, there is nothing wrong in entering here. There will be days when this consolidation will not happen. I will show you multiple trades like that, where this consolidation never happened. Take Aarti Industries. Okay, it gave a breakout here in 1 hour. So this was the pattern in Aarti Industries. Okay, it gave a breakout here. Did it give any consolidation? You don't see any consolidation happening, right? Except for this. Okay, now it is already up. How many percentage from this level? At least you take it till this point, not this point. Till this point, the next 5%, it was a one-way vertical rally. Some days there will be a consolidation. You cannot predict that when there will be a consolidation, when there will not be a consolidation. To an extent, we can predict using price action. Okay. This was an ascending triangle breakout, and this was a weekly breakout. This is a trend line. This blue trend line. Okay, this is a trend line which Aarti Industries is following for more than a year now. This is a major breakout. So when these kind of major breakout happens, there will be good momentum. To an extent, we can predict these things. Again, there is nothing wrong in IRCTC having a consolidation and then a move. To an extent only you can predict, but you need to be ready for both. In both cases, your analysis is right. You are expecting the stock price to move up only, and you are right. Ultimately, you are right. But the instrument which you are playing, option buying, that is doing the damage. Okay, we have bought Aarti Industries in cash at 464 levels, and everyone is sitting with a handsome profit of 7% currently. But when you are dealing with options, okay, people would have still made money, handsome money. But I also showed you a scenario in IRCTC where you buy an option and your stop loss gets hit because of the decay. In both these scenarios, ultimately your analysis went right. There is nothing wrong in your analysis. Can you spot the difference between these two? Others also. Yeah. So you need not always wait for a consolidation. Okay. Just when you sense that the consolidation is going to take a lot of time now. So when we see that it is coming down like this, somewhere around here, you have to exit it and you can re-enter again here. That is something which you can do, a slight adjustment, but still you will be losing out on this trade. In this trade, you will be losing out just because it is options. And Saurabh, crude oil analysis. So this is the long-term chart I have in crude oil. I haven't updated it. It is working well so far, so I haven't updated the long-term chart. This is in weekly. All right. So it has bottomed out here. Okay, crude has bottomed out here around 66-70 levels. It has made a nice consolidation and it has started moving up. If I go to daily, this is another resistance. Okay, it gave a pullback here and it has broken out on last session. It has given a breakout. So in crude I am bullish, so any dips is to be bought into. It is a buy on dips market in crude going forward. So if this breakout sustains, so I'm expecting a move towards this. Might happen slowly also. It might take 2-3 months. But if this holds, if this stop loss holds, then it should move towards 100. If I want to trade crude oil intraday regularly, what should I look for? So intraday, right? So you need to go to lower time frames. You see, first of all, understand what is the stock or crude oil doing in higher time frames. First, do the higher time frame analysis. weekly, daily. And now once you have known that it is a buy on dips market, now go to 1 hour. Okay, suppose it is giving you a pullback here. Look for a consolidation here, place your stop loss here, you buy it here. So in crude, you can play with 1:1.5 risk reward ratio. People play with 1:2 also. Okay, but it depends on your risk appetite. But your entries need to be spot on. You can have two confluences. This is with regards to price action. You can add CPR. So usually I check the monthly first. So as I told you, according to price action also, CPR is bullish. So when you look into the monthly CPR also, it is comfortably trading above the monthly CPR. So this month we can expect it to stay bullish. So this is monthly. Then you switch to weekly CPR. Okay. Again, in weekly also, if you see here, this is kind of, we call it as a white CPR, which means last week it was trending, right? We had a narrow CPR in weekly. So last week was trending. So this week can be like this. We can expect a fair bit of consolidation considering the white CPR. So normally when there is a white CPR, it's not 100% rule, okay? The chances of a trending move will be less when you have a white CPR. And also looking at the previous week, you can be a bit more sure that crude is not going to shoot up so much this week. It might be a week of consolidation, and next week it can give you that a trending move. This trend will resume most probably. Now, after doing all of this, then go to daily. Now, go to 15 minutes. You can use 15 minutes. So in daily, it is at the CPR. It can even drop towards the midpoint of the CPR. By that time, if you are getting a trend line like this, okay, and you are getting a dip, now it is, if it is giving you a breakout, so now you have a double confluence, CPR, daily support, and a breakout. So you can enter here. Your stop loss will be here. You can look for targets like this. So watch 1 hour or 15 minutes. Don't watch 5 minutes and all in crude. Stick to 1 hour, 15 minutes. That is more than enough. So it is a combination of price action and CPR which I follow, bro. Saurabh, got it? Okay. Others, any other doubts?
So I have one for Samyak. Samyak, we'll be trading selling
Yes.
on Zerodha itself.
Yes, Zerodha is fine, just fine.
All right. So we won't be taking any far out of the money, right? So Zerodha would be fine.
Yes, in stocks, there's no need to go far OTM. In index, we might go sometime. So in that case, we'll be switching to other broker. In fact, you can go with Angel or anything else for option selling, because that is the problem with Zerodha.
Right.
It doesn't allow far OTMs.
Exactly. So we'll
That
be.
is a good point, yeah.
All right, sorry. So we'll be focusing more on the stock options or the index options?
Both, wherever the opportunity is. But you can say the focus will be higher in index.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks.
Sam sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something like last 3 months from calls group, I'm facing some problems.
Yeah, tell me, please. Yeah.
You said now that we are not taking more stock option from now, but from last 3 months, we have taken a lot of options, and 10 out of 15 trades got SL or whatever. Like Kotak Bank got seriously 14,000 above loss, and Jubilant Food, Tata Chemical, and that's all. I've come very low on my capital from 60K to 28K and 29K. So yeah,
How
I trust on you.
were trading in these options?
Sorry.
How many lots were you trading in these?
Actually, I've got more quantities in Kotak, like, but unfortunately it got SL, so I've got
Yeah.
stop loss
Have a-
from 3 lots.
Yeah, see, you need to have a proper position sizing.
Yes. That's like my problem. But like stock option, what are the exact plans we are like for developing again, or what? I'm not getting any sort of like stock options is terrible for me. Like,
That's what I told you. Because most of those trades, if you see Kotak and Jubilant Food, most of that started decaying before 10:30.
yes. That 10:30 system is very like, we are taking more losses on this, more losses like 10:30.
Yeah,
We are getting more about stop loss.
that's why I told you that we will be strictly following the system as well. There is no 10:30 rule going forward.
Yeah,
As I asked
got
you.
it.
Okay,
And
and
like,
mostly, as I told you before, also we will be avoiding most of these swing trades and stock options.
yeah, like risk reward ratio is not like applicable on these stocks or whatever.
It's not that, it is just the VIX which is doing the damage. Okay, the stocks are consolidating more longer than they used to, so that is doing the damage.
Okay.
But make sure you have a proper position sizing, okay, because this is something others also need to look into. When you keep booking at first targets and all, that profit should not be lower than the loss which you are making in the SL hit trades. When a particular trade hits your SL, that loss should not be more than the profit which you have made in the other trade, which had hit your targets. Okay, this is something, yeah, this I missed to emphasize on. Okay, see, I'm seeing this happening with some people where during the first week, okay, they'll be like, let's see how the calls group goes, how whether the targets are not hitting or not. They'll be waiting to have a check on that. Okay, they'll be playing with 1 or 2 lots during the first week. Assume that the targets have hit. Okay, now going forward, what they will do from next week, okay, I have made this much profit, X amount of profit I have made in the last week. Most of the trades hit the first target, second target, well and good. Now, automatically, what will people do? What will you do if you are in this scenario? Tell me.
Like, like I started from 1 lot and like keep increasing the lot size, and then like Kotak and that.
This is a worst mistake which you will be doing.
Yes.
Never do this. Okay. If you have started with 1 or 2 lots, stick to that till the end of the month. Stick to that. No matter what, stick to that.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Because when you increase it to 4 lots next week, and this hits the SL. Okay, I'll be like, okay, I gave 3 trades to you. 3 hit the targets. This one is hitting the SL. I'll be okay. The percentage will be good. But what will happen to your personal PNL? This loss will overcome all of these profits, right? This will be higher. So end of 2 weeks, you'll be sitting with a loss or cost to cost. Just because of this mistake. When you increase the lot size and that trade hits the SL, this will cost you a lot. So don't do that. Stick to the same lot size. At least for a month. Later you can increase. And when you increase, again stick to that. Don't be like, today I am trading with 1 or 2 lots. Tomorrow I'll again take 4 lots. Again next day I'll take 1 or 2 lots. This won't work. When you have decided to trade with 1 or 2 lots, stick to that till the end of the month. Now, when you follow this, you will not be facing more losses. Your losses will be completely curtailed.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Any other doubts, guys?
Yeah, so I want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
That if we are taking in a stock option, then our max risk would be around 3 to 3.5 thousand.
3K
Right.
per lot. Yeah, 3K per lot.
All right. And then if we are trying to buy Nifty or Bank Nifty, then we should keep our same risk appetite, or we can decrease it.
Based on the lot size. So nowadays the Bank Nifty lot size has decreased to 15. Previously it was 25. It has come to 15. So assume that the stop loss which we are giving is 20 to 25 points. This will be the range, not more than this, 20 to 25 points. So you can take a risk of 2 to 2.5K.
Okay, fine.
Okay, totally. Totally, the risk can be 2 to 2.5K. This is for persons who are trading with 20. I am assuming that your capital is 25 to 30K.
All right. And same goes for 0 to 0 SL trades, or it's gonna be less.
0 to 0 trades, as I always mention, also the risk is more. Okay, see, this is another mistake which people are making. See, it might look attractive when I ask you to buy it at 10 and I give you targets of 20, 30, 40. Okay, but this 10 points is the risk. It might look that it is just 10 points. Okay, but when you are suddenly taking 1,000 quantities, the risk is 10,000. No. And always remember, hero zero trades have a higher probability of going to zero than becoming a hero. This is the fact. Okay, don't. That's why I keep it little less. Just like that, we cannot just give zero trades in every expiry. Nowadays, the number of expiries are more than the number of days in a week. Every day we are having an expiry. So there is a tendency that there is a higher chance that people might get lured into this and start looking for hero zero trades post 2 o'clock, 2:30 and all. Don't do that. We will also keep the numbers less. But again, even when I give you something like a hero zero trade, remember that the risk is more. Even if it is just 10 points, chances of it becoming zero is higher than it becoming 20. See, when this is a thumb rule, guys, whenever an option is priced lower, okay, the chances of it decaying is higher. That is why it is priced lower. There will be very few days where you buy an Adani option for 5 rupees and next day, because of the news, it goes up to 50 rupees. Okay, it might look attractive on that particular day. Okay, if I invested so much, I would have made this much. Okay, but that is not the fact. That will happen 1 out of 50 times or 100 times. So I would advise you to reduce the risk in these kind of trades also. You can take it. You need not avoid it. You can take it, because sometimes when it goes to, when it doubles, triples and all, you might feel left out. Use a little lesser capital. Let the risk be very small. Suppose if you had made a 5K profit previously in the previous week, you can risk 2K out of this here in this hero zero trade. Got it, Nikhil?
Yes, bro, got it. Thank you.
All right, so good to go. Any other doubts? So whatever we are discussing in the live session, except for today, I cannot compile this in a message. I'll try to do it anyway, but I had already advised people to watch the recording. Okay, so whatever we explained here, it's difficult to compile it into a message because there are so many things we discussed today. But going forward, from the next session, I'll have to give the calls in the group also, right? So whatever we are discussing live, I would be giving out, telling it out in the WhatsApp broadcast list also. I'll whether it is calls or any other information, I'll be sending it parallelly in the broadcast list also. So I'll be sharing this recording to you around 2 or 3 after it gets uploaded in the drive. Make sure you download it. For people new to the calls group, I would advise you to watch this video again, because there are a lot of things which we have discussed. You can even make notes on this. Make sure you follow it throughout this period. Okay, you watch it again, Ganesh.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll wind up then. Any other doubts? Samyak?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, then we'll wind up.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.